तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल.
Now I will discuss one story. It's a very nice story, and this will clarify your minds. This is a picture in which there is a person lying on bed in the background, and there is a lady standing on the door of that room only, and she is crying. Now I will read out a story. Mary admitted his husband to a government hospital. You ignore the wrong usage of gender, that's English. They said he was diagnosed with pulmonary disorder due to excessive smoking. His cancer reports were yet to come the next day. She was frightened and waited at the hospital the whole night. She was eager to get the reports. The next day, the doctor came in and said that the reports were negative. She opened the door and her eyes burst into tears of joy. Her husband was discharged with complete fitness within 4 days. Now tell me, how many of you feel that this is an okay story?
I think, sir, this is a good story, sir. Means which completely revolves around the picture.
Okay, fine.
Sir, to be honest, after listening to the story, I simply laughed.
Okay. As far as I am concerned, it's an absolutely trash story. And I have been telling that such stories should not be written. See, try and understand. The agenda of these stories is that you have one main character, and the main character does the main work to resolve the issue in the story. In this picture, Mary apparently has been made the main character, and she has done nothing to resolve anything. So, husband smoked and brought himself to this stage, and thereafter, Providence came to his rescue, and he was found that things were okay, and he can continue his smoking or whatever, and he is not having cancer. So, has anything worthwhile been done by Mary in this entire story?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So this is a very good example of an absolutely trash story. Don't write such stuff. If this person had this problem, and if Mary had thereafter helped this person get over his medical problem, then this story would have been okay. As such, what has been written is not an appropriate story. Fine.
Yes, sir.
SRT, interesting SRT. He was wondering as to why the majority of officers in India were corrupt. Now I get responses like people say that it is because they are underpaid. Then some say that it is because of nature of greed. They are right. They are not wrong. And some write that he decided to become an IAS officer and then resolve the things in the country. Now, in my view, all of these responses are not very good. A good response from a proactive person would be that he decided not to be corrupt and fight against corruption. Because actually, these are the things which are in an individual's control. Joining IAS and resolving things for the entire country is impractical. And other things like, that people are underpaid is a wrong assessment. That is not the cause of corruption. Greed is currently a cause of corruption. Overall cause, if you can say, is that if somebody writes just pure answer to that, then the answer to that would be that he realized that corruption is a top-down phenomena, and since the top leadership has been corrupt, that is why officers are corrupt. Okay, fine. Then another situation, he notices the pathetic condition of children in the neighborhood. Now, some people write that he helped them with food, he helped them with clothing. Some people write that he, guided their parents that they should get enrolled in school where they will get their midday meal and all. Fine. These responses are okay. What you have to see in a situation, there are two things which stand out in this situation, and they are that this kind of situation cannot be resolved by the sole effort of one person. And the second important point is that the solution is not one time. This requires consistent effort. So if you understand these two dimensions of the situation, then you can respond better. And that would be that he took the help of his class fellows or his colony members or some NGO, and thereafter they decided to help them with education, food, and clothing consistently over a period of time, because only then the situation can get resolved. It cannot be resolved in one go. So thanks for listening to these few things which I had.